Now let's see how to write the data inside the Excel. We will compare how we have written it. So this one is write and this one is read. So first step, we in the read file we have used file input stream. Here we are using file output stream. Instead of this file input stream, we have used file output stream, and I have used some other Excel sheet. See, for writing the Excel file, what it will do is it will check for the Excel file. If it is there, means it will replace the content of that Excel file. Excel file, if you want to write something inside the Excel file, that Excel file should be blank. First thing, it should be blank. Otherwise, if you want to add an Excel, if you want to, is it, oh, it's okay, I want to anything, anywhere add something, means it will replace the content in your old file. Okay. So if the file is already existing and you want to add the content, means it will replace the content inside the Excel file. Or if the file is not available, means it will create the file and it will write the content inside the file. So for that reason, we are using file output stream class, and we have given a Excel sheet called testing.xls. I already have testing.xls available here. Okay. So I have an Excel sheet which already have, not this one, I don't know this. I have a file and I have already have some content inside the file. So now what I'm going to do is, next is workbook. So workbook is till this part is same, but as of now here we already have the workbook. We are going to read the file. So that's why we are going to give it as new XSS workbook of file. But here we don't have a workbook now. We are going to think like it is a new workbook. So we are just saying that new XSSF workbook of. We are not adding anything. We are going to write after that only. Now only we are going to write. After that we will integrate that workbook to that workbook object. You understand this step? XSF workbooks equal to new workbook of. Here we mentioned the file name in the read Excel. Here in the write Excel we didn't mention anything. Why? Because we didn't write anything. As of now, your Excel sheet, you need to think like the Excel sheet is not available. After some steps only, it is going to add some content inside the file. Then only we need to integrate inside the workbook. Okay. So as of now, this is like blank. And sheet is, here we used get sheet. Here we are going to use create sheet, and we are going to create the sheet name also. We are going to give some name as data or something. So I am just going to create a new Excel. Let's say like I'm creating a new Excel, testing1.xls, and I'm going to create a sheet as data. And I have given the for loop. All the other things remains the same. And here we are going to get the last row. As of now, we don't have anything content. So we are not going to use these steps and all. We are directly going to the loop, and we are going to sit for int I is equal to 0. I am going to create how many rows? 6 rows. From 0, I need to execute this loop 6 times. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. Okay. So what I am going to do is XSF rows equal to sheet dot, here get row, we are going to say that create row of I. This will create a row of 0 first. So it will create a row 0. After that it goes to the another loop, j is equal to 0, and I need only 3 columns. So I am going to say like row dot create cell of j, the same method. Row dot get cell of j, here create cell of j dot set cell value. We are going to paste some value inside the cell. So I am going to use some content like some text called welcome. Okay. So it will set the value as welcome inside the cell. So now row 0 inside that cell 0. It will paste welcome. Again the cell will become 1, paste welcome. Cell will become 2, paste welcome. When it becomes 3, there is nothing to paste. So it will go to here. Again this will become 1. And in the row 1, it will come here, set the value again. So how many rows we have mentioned, it will do all the tasks and it will come out of the loop. Okay, finally, we are going to use the workbook object here. Now only we are going to write inside the workbook. So workbook dot write of file. Which one? Inside the file object, we are opening the workbook. Workbook dot write method. It will write all the things inside the file object using the file object. Okay.
Okay.
Now
Okay.
this is the final step. So until then, this one is blank. So now only we are writing all the content inside the workbook. So for every program, whenever you complete the program, you need to use this step, file dot close off. So even this is a normal Excel program, or if you are going to use it inside the WebDriver concept also, you are going to use this file dot close, because some Excel sheets will be running in the background. As we are opening the Excel in the background, it is doing some action. So we are going to close the file. Okay, so just for our intimation, we are just giving a system.out.println, writing Excel is complete. That is for our reading, just what is happening. If you want to see what is happening in the console, means we can just see this message, writing Excel is completed. So now let's run this. So what it is going to do is, it is going to see, it is done. So I'm going to go to my folder and I'm going to check there is a new file available called testing1, and just going to open that file. See, it is 3 columns and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows, 6 rows has been created. Okay, this is the way of writing the file inside the Excel.